Whenever you want to go.
Welcome into the Point Stadium press box, Dominic Panza and Matt Dudas. Another interesting game here in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference PSAC tournament. And Matt, the Millersville Marauders, after an 11-day layoff, faced 2 games in under 24 hours, and they started slow once again, and they battled through a difficult day from Brooks Rothschild, who only made it 5 innings. How were they able to win this ballgame?
Well, Tad Barton provided some tremendous relief. Came in through 39 pitches over 3 innings, and the key was he didn't give up any more runs. Millersville had a chance to climb out of the 4-run hole they found themselves in, and they got some key hits in some big spots and took advantage of some miscues that Slippery Rock had today, and at the end of the day, Millersville found themselves on top.
So they were behind the entire game, 5-1. They were trailing all of yesterday, and this team had to utilize that confidence that Coach Sheehan has been developing them down the stretch to make sure that they could come out on top.
Yeah, after the error that allowed Chris Edgar to reach to begin the 7th inning, Millersville followed that up with a Derek Klein double, and that really put some heat on that starting pitcher, Lou Trevino, who ended up a couple batters later being chased from the game. Millersville got a sacrifice fly following that from Zach Stone, and later on, Mike August would help this Millersville team cash in. So the Marauders really did a good job answering the call, and when they had that opportunity in the 7th inning, but then the 8th inning, after having a quick top of the 8th, credit Tad Barton for that, getting this Marauder team back in the dugout. Millersville's offense picked up right where it led off, and Chris Edgar had a big 2-strike hit that scored 2 guys, and that's all Zach Eckley would need in the 9th inning.
And you mentioned Eckley and Barton. The Millersville bullpen as a whole over 2 days has done an excellent job. That's going to help them in this tournament, especially if the pitchers continue to struggle a bit.
Yeah, and with Barton being so efficient today, you have the opportunity possibly to even bring him back tomorrow. Eckley's going to be available after the quick 9th. Zipko, who worked yesterday, probably will be back in the mix tomorrow, as well as Jason Long. So a lot of arms are still there. Starting pitching, Millers will have to try and piece it together maybe later in the tournament, but tomorrow they'll have Mike McMonagle on the mound, who's obviously a very capable starter for this Marauder team.
Millersville will actually take on the loser of the game behind us right now, Mercyhurst and California University of Pennsylvania. So whoever loses this game will play the Marauders tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock. Any thoughts on that?
Well, it'll be an exciting game, and you talk about this Mercyhurst team. We've seen them atop the region polls for a lot of the season, and they've had some tough tests so far in this tournament, and Cal is very battle-tested. Both these teams are very capable of winning this entire tournament, so Millersville was going to have a tough test no matter what come tomorrow afternoon, but the thing is, they still have a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Be sure to join us tomorrow afternoon for more Millersville baseball right here on MSBN.